Hey everyone, Lucy from JB here. With so many brands to choose from and features to think about, finding the right phone for you is no easy task. So let's take a look at a few things to consider. The first choice you'll run into is the operating system, iOS or Android. Brands like Samsung, Google, Oppo and Motorola run Android, so you get loads of different options, prices and styles. Think of it like an Android buffet. On the other hand, only Apple uses iOS. It's like they bake the cake and make the icing too. Another handy tip is to consider the other tech or gadgets you already own, like smartwatches, headphones or computers. Choosing the right OS ecosystem means all your gadgets speak the same language, which lets you take advantage of the best features on the tech you already own. The next choice you'll make is the size of the phone and how big it'll be both in your hands and when you're on the move. If you're constantly on the go, a smaller phone or flip phone is often more convenient. But if you love playing games or use your phone for work, a larger screen or folding phone will greatly benefit you. Larger, more premium phones have a screen size over 6.7 inches and tend to have better screen technology behind them, like OLED, which brings amazing image quality. Remember though, that phones get even bigger when you slap a case on them, so choosing the right size for your comfort is crucial. You might be a bit intimidated when looking at the back of phones these days, with some having 3, 4, even 5 separate cameras. Don't worry though, they're still easy to use and offer more versatility than ever. The most common lenses you'll find are standard, ultra-wide for group selfies, and telephoto zoom for faraway shots. The megapixels of your camera's sensor are also a big factor in image quality, as more megapixels allow you to zoom in and crop without making the pictures look blurry or pixelated. Finally, video quality is another big thing to consider. Though higher quality videos such as 4K and 8K look amazing, they do take up more space both on device and in the cloud. If you're constantly jumping between multiple apps, RAM is an important spec to look at. It basically dictates how many things your phone can juggle at the same time, so you want to choose a RAM size that matches your needs. The processor is also important as it manages everything under the hood. Keep in mind, some brands supplement a weaker processor with machine learning, so even if a phone doesn't have the latest and greatest, it can still make up for it with software. Many models offer different tiers of storage space, with most starting at 128 gig. This is enough for an assortment of apps and photos, but if you like to download your music and movies rather than streaming, you'll want to opt for a larger storage size. However, both iOS and Android phones offer built-in cloud storage solutions, which can be expanded with subscription plans for even more storage. There's a lot that influences battery life, such as screen on time and background apps, so it's important to understand how you plan to use your phone. You'll generally find that higher milliamp hour batteries last longer. However, it's important to know that higher spec phones are usually more battery hungry. Some brands supplement this with battery saving features, so it's a good thing to investigate. If you only want to use your phone for a few calls and texts throughout the day, you can get by just fine with a lower tier phone. However, if you plan on watching movies, taking photos and scrolling socials throughout the day, you may find the battery draining quickly, no matter the size. To combat battery limitations, higher tier phones are usually wireless and fast charge compatible, so purchasing additional chargers that unlock these features can greatly help your day-to-day use. If you're still unsure or need a bit more info about anything mentioned, head to your local JB or visit jbhifi.com.au.